Do you want to give us the inside scoop of what happened with the whole social media controversy?
About which one? The Halloween party?
Yeah, I think it's fucking jokes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. You want to do it but can I publish this?
You want to publish it?
Yeah.
The thing is, okay, but whatever. We can't name the name of the student or the professor
Yeah, just don't name the name
because I don't know.
Because
the
nobody
student
knows.
anyways. Yeah, but that will basically what happened at.
Okay, so
last
for those
semester.
of you who don't know, Mamoon Ageeb became the president of the African Association at a university in Montreal called Concordia.
Yeah.
So then, it was all fun and games up until he had to deal with some sort of controversy. So you want
Yeah.
to go ahead and explain the story?
So essentially, there's one of the biggest business schools in Quebec, or actually in Canada, JMSB. They have an annual Halloween party where there's like at least 3, 4, 5,000 people
This is-
attend.
Yeah, this is the biggest party on campus.
Yeah, it's
For
basically
sure.
the biggest
Everybody
party on
wants to
campus.
be at that Halloween party.
Exactly. So there's this guy. Anyways, the party apparently goes. I didn't go to the party, but apparently the party went down. It was cool. A few days later, we get a message on the association's Facebook page, with a picture, and the person says, "Do you think this is acceptable?" So then I look at the picture, and it's a guy, a white guy, paints his face black with with African clothing, and he's pretending like he's African. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So obviously this creates a lot of backlash.
And this is on the Halloween Facebook page or the GMSB,
The GMSB page,
which
So
is
this-
the business school
exactly
Facebook page. Okay.
exactly that has
Right.
like over 15,000 members on it.
Right. Okay.
So this picture gets posted and it gets advertised onto the GMSB.
Is it
page.
getting a lot of traffic?
Yeah,
Are people commenting like a
Yeah,
lot?
people
on-
are commenting, people are liking. Some person, that same person put it as his cover page.
Eh.
So then that's
No, but wait. There's a lot of social justice warriors in the university. So there's probably a lot of people commenting and being like, "Oh, this is not right."
That-
Was there?
Exactly. Yeah. No, that was the issue. That's how it actually spread to our page. You know, just because it got a little bit of negative attention.
Okay.
So then,
And now you're the leader of the African Association, and you have to make a move, right?
so now I'm obviously put in a
You're like,
situation
"Fuck."
where I have to like, oh damn, you know, this guy did me dirty. It's like, yo, come on, bro, you can't put me in a situation like this. But anyway, so I have to basically contact the president of Casa JMSB, talk to him about the situation, say, hey, look, like already in festivals, there was the whole controversy about people dressing up as Native Americans with the scarves and everything, and it was very offensive.
Do you? I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't feel like it's offensive. It's like they're promoting that culture, like in a way. You know what I mean? Maybe I feel like the way you rock it has a lot to do with if it's okay or not. If you're rocking it in a racist way, you know what I mean, and you're trying to, I don't know,
I guess
be
again,
racist about it, I feel like that's wrong. But if
That's
you
true.
if you're wearing like Aboriginal like clothing, which I think is really cool, the whole feather game
Yeah, it's cool,
and,
but
and whatnot.
we have to understand why do Native Americans wear the scarf, the headpiece,
Like the
You
meaning
know why?
behind it?
Yeah,
Okay, why?
it's the only people that are actually designated or could wear that is people that are chiefs. If you become a chief, if you've surpassed or done something, or you've achieved something great
Okay,
into
so-
the community and everything.
So it's like the military, like people that in a certain country, if you rock the gear of the military of that nation,
Mhm.
and then you haven't actually served,
It's an offense.
it's an offense.
Exactly. And
Okay.
it's even a greater offense when it's something that's cultural. You know what I mean? It's like essentially you're bringing down the value of the Native American chief to somebody who is
just wants
going
to-
to a rave at a
Right.
party, you know what I mean? And getting hella
Yeah,
wasted.
yeah, you could see it. You could see
Yeah.
it that bad way, but you could also see it like, oh, dude, I really like this culture,
Definitely.
and like let me
but
wear
if
it
you
and
want,
like
if you
promote
really
this
like
culture.
like for instance, mocassins. Like everybody, a lot of people wear mocassins. They're very
Well,
fashionable.
what's a mocassins for people that don't know?
The mocassin, you'll see it. You have mocassins. Yeah.
Is it the African gear?
No, that's
No?
the dashiki. No,
Oh.
the mocassin is it's basically shoes that are made out of leather that the natives used to wear.
Okay.
A
anyway.
mocassin, it became very like how you can say hip, modern. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people wear them. You know, you have these shoes.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but they say that okay, it's cool to wear these, but if you want to be appropriately attributed to the culture, buy it from somebody that actually makes it. Go to a reserve and get people that actually make these out of real leather. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And contribute to their economy. If you were thinking about actually, like, if you're actually thinking about the culture of that person,
right,
then do some research behind it and actually attribute it positively.
Okay. Anyways, I don't want to deviate away too much from the story. So finish your story. So you contacted the person in charge of the Facebook group, which is probably the president of.
Yeah, the president, the person that's in charge of the Facebook page. He's an executive, or she's an executive of the CASA JMSB. But I just spoke directly to the president.
Okay.
So I told them about it, how it's offensive. They removed the picture and they spoke to the person. But in the end, I told them that you have to sort of explain why you took it out, because we felt like the members, of course, felt it was taken out without giving an explanation as to why it was taken out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So nobody really knows. It's like, okay, they took it out, but what's the reason?
So the ball falls into your court as
then,
the president of the African Association. Now you have to speak up and be like.
Now I have to say, okay, like, you know, you have to, if you're going to take down the picture, say why, because the people need an explanation as to regards to why this happened, But of course, I have to look at it from his point of view. He replied and said, if I...
Okay, when you say he, do you reach out to the guy?
The president of the... No, I didn't reach out to the guy directly. The
Okay.
president of CASA JMSB, because he's in charge of the
Okay.
event. He's in charge. It happened on his grounds, you know, his constituency. So he told me that if it goes on... At the same time, they also had another racial incident at JMSB that same semester. So when he replied to me, he's like, look, I understand it's a very sensitive issue and everything like that, but we can't afford another PR situation, public relations incident, where it could not just negatively affect the student base, but Concordia as a whole. You know what I mean? So I understood his point of view from there. And I basically just told him, hey, look, I understand where you're coming from, but at the same time, if you can make sure that it doesn't happen in the future where people can go to your parties and not feel offended going to your party, you know? It's a great, great atmosphere. Everybody goes to it. But other schools, other universities, they've had guidelines in terms of what you can wear at events and stuff like that. So it's...
You asked him to add that into his guidelines for future events.
For future, exactly. Because he might not be president next year. You know what I mean? So for him, there's no reason for me to further push him in regards to doing something concretely. Instead, we should focus on his association in general that he represents. So... yeah, hopefully
bro,
you got the message.
Didn't you tell me that you had to reach? Okay, yeah, because now you had to say something, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So when you ask the GMSB dude, which is the one of the presidents of
CASA JMSB,
CASMA GMSB, okay, he told you why.
Yeah.
But now you have to make a public announcement. But he said that, okay, it's a PR situation if we make a public announcement.
Exactly.
Right. So you just didn't make a public announcement.
So yeah, we
just
didn't
took it
make a
off,
public. Exactly. That's the thing.
That's jokes.
So we couldn't. We did. It's not that we couldn't make a public announcement. It's that he couldn't make a public announcement on his page. You know what I mean? To his members.
But yeah, why make it an issue? You know what I mean? Just delete it and fuck it. Like, move on. You know?
It's true. But then at the same time, it won't prevent somebody else from not doing it in the future. That's why we wanted the explanation. But at the same time, that I don't find it's the biggest issue right there. The biggest issue is making sure it doesn't happen in the future. Because we all make mistakes. Maybe the guy, him, that I was saying is... like what I was telling to my executives is that the person who actually wore that clothing and everything like that, he wrote something on his shirt. I'm like, it's impossible he meant to be offensive in any way, because if you don't like African culture, you would have never known that song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So he knew a specific song in the African culture that's a banger.
Yeah, that's a banger. And he wanted to like associate himself with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I know I can't speak on his behalf, for sure I can't. But
you have a feeling that...
I have a feeling that he wasn't trying to be discriminatory. But at the same time, some people do things that they don't mean to, not that they don't mean to, but they give out the wrong intentions. The same with people that go to festivals with the headgear, you know what I mean? Even dashikis, yeah, you're mentioning a good point. The only reason why dashiki for some people, if you're not, for instance, from West African cultures, more to be specific, is that different colored dashikis represent different things. You know what I mean? So if you're wearing a dashiki that's representative for a funeral, but you're wearing it
to a party,
rave, bro.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
It's
Right?
hella disrespectful.
Yeah, like I was trying to imagine. Like, imagine there's like a bunch of people that dress up as like terrorists, like in these sensitive times. You know what I mean?
Like even dressing up. I don't know. Maybe dressing up as a jalabia. Some people will find it offensive if you dress up as a jalabia for Halloween. The reason why this is a little bit of an issue is just because it's mostly.
By the way, I don't know what a terrorist would look like. I don't know why the fuck I said that.
Yeah, no, but
There's definitely a stereotype. I did a faux pas there. I just realized.
But the way that you look at it also, for instance, how would you dress up as a white guy? Would you ever dress up as a white guy?
How can you dress up as a white guy?
Exactly.
I would go to American Eagle.
No, but see, nobody would understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? No,
I just look like a preppy brown boy.
You know? So that the same question is like, if you look at it from somebody else's point of view, it's like, yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying?
American Eagle. What? So yeah, we.
But it's the same way as like somebody who's Arabic or who's black. It's like, why would you as a white person dress up? Why would you want to be white or why would you want to be black? You know what I mean? I don't want to be white. You know what I mean?
Well, he does.
But
That's
but